Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called A Police Lieutenant Tells White Motorists We Only Kill Black People. That's going to be the word tonight. Again, a police lieutenant tells white motorists we only kill black people. All right. I stumbled across this earlier today watching Roland Martin. Pretty credible guy. And I seen this was this published like 7 hours ago. And so I did my homework and investigated this a little further, and I believe that this incident happened a while ago, but I guess the video has just surfaced where this actually happened. You know how sometimes something that happened a year or two ago, and then the video surfaced from that incident, and then it becomes relevant news as of today versus when the actual incident happened. Sometimes that's how some of these stories come about. It might not be something that happened recently, but it just posted, like a video may be available most recently, pointing to a situation that happened a couple years ago. And I'm not for sure if this particular situation happened today or the video surfaced recently pertaining to this incident. Those that's been paying attention to the Aubrey murder situation in Georgia, this just ties in furthermore of what the agenda is when it comes to so-called black men. According to a dash cam video during a traffic stop in Marietta, Georgia, okay, you had a police lieutenant tell a white motorist, we only kill black people. And I think what was going on was she was afraid to reach for her cell phone because she said she saw a lot of videos, police videos, and she see how bad it gets. You know, how things get interpreted as something else when you're reaching for your cell phone. So she was afraid to reach for her cell phone, even though the lieutenant said she could do it. And he assured her that she could reach for her phone because they only kill black people. Yeah, man. Can you believe that? Okay. So it's no longer a myth. It's no longer whispers. It's a known fact that these white officers, these white polices, man, are dealing with the spirit of racism, the spirit of prejudice, the spirit of hatred. You see? You know, in the Bible, in Deuteronomy chapter 28, it talks about the curses of the Israelites. And part of those curses is that we're going to be oppressed by the enemy. And right now, black men have been heavily oppressed by the police department all over the world, man. If you're a so-called black man, you're going to deal with oppression. What is oppression? The exercise of authority or power in a burdensome, cruel, or unjust manner. And when you murder a so-called black man for speculation of what he looked like he's capable of doing, whether he's jogging down the street, whether he has a hoodie over his head, whether he's reaching for his cell phone and you think he's reaching for his gun, there's several different scenarios and situations that points to black men being oppressed by the police. When you have the spirit of racism, prejudice, and hatred as a police officer, a lot of those people look at black men as animals, dogs, target practice victims, man. What you see on the screen is Chief Mike Register, okay, of Cobb County Police Department. He said, based off the actions of this lieutenant, man, he had to be terminated. And him being terminated, that's an understatement. It's an absolute understatement, man. But what we're going to deal with is oppression and dealing with our oppressors. And that's exactly what's going on today, and it's been going on for quite a while. But now it's becoming very obvious that the black man will be oppressed more and more and more, especially by the police department. In Psalms 119 and 121, man, what do it focus on? It says, leave me not to my oppressors. Okay? And if you're a black man today, your number one oppressor is definitely going to be the police, man. In Psalms 119 and 122, it says, let not the proud oppress me. And police officers all over the world, you so-called white police officers, are extremely proud. Extremely proud, extremely haughty, extremely high-minded, arrogant, bold individuals, man. And y'all treat brothers, man, like we trash, like we're a piece of meat, like we animals, man. And a lot of them get away with that. Unreal, right? And then also in Psalms 119 and 134, and this is to you Israelite brothers, man, that might be watching this video, man. But it says, deliver me from oppression of man. And the modern day oppression of man that Jake is dealing with is from the police, man. But in Psalms 119 and 134, it says, deliver me from oppression of man, so will I keep thy precepts, so will I keep thy commandments, man. You see that? So when you are obedient, man, when you are an obedient servant of Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, man, you can ask the Lord to deliver you from the oppression of man, a.k.a. the police. Why? Because you are being an obedient servant, and that's favor, man. You putting yourself in a position with the Lord to be kind, merciful, favorable to you, if that's his will for you. What am I saying, man? Hey, if you're a so-called black man, dude, watch out, man, because there's a target on your back, man. You know, when these polices look at you, no matter if you rich, middle class, or poor, you're going to be subject to racism, prejudice, and hatred. And I'm not saying all white cops feel this way about blacks, but it's enough that shows you history says there's a lot more that feel this way than those that don't feel this way. What's the name of the word, man? A police lieutenant tells white motorists, we only kill black people. Can you believe that? Yeah, man. We only kill black people. So there's a blatant agenda focused on wiping out the blacks. And these officers are using their gun and badge and the reputation of black men and the stereotyping of black men to allow them to do what they do, man. And it's a shame. It's a shame. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. Shalom.